Alright, so just a little disclaimer before this video gets started. These are actually like some of the cheapest side skirts I could find on the market. I did order actual like nicer ones that were made for the Lexus 3IS, so there will be another video later on with kind of like a nicer, more upgraded variant of the side skirts. But if you want to save a bunch of money, these actually worked out pretty well. So go ahead and continue with the video, but just keep in mind that there will be another video coming soon with a nicer variant of side skirt. Hey guys, welcome to Empty Paradise. So today's video is putting the side skirts on my Lexus 3IS. I did do a video on the front splitter, rear spats, as well as a rear diffuser. So this is like kind of like the final wrapping up the aero all the way around the car. Those other videos and this one are actually going to be in a playlist, which is going to be like a link down in the description down below, so you can go check that out. But also you can see all the how-to videos I've done with this car. I had to like fully disassemble it just to do the wraps. So there's a bunch of videos on all that kind of stuff. But today's video is putting on the side skirts, so let's go ahead and get started with that. So I did go with kind of like more like the cheaper option. I did get this like multi-piece. Each side comes in 3 different pieces. I kind of wanted to see if kind of like the cheap set was actually going to be like legit or not. So I just went ahead and got this one. If it ends up being absolutely garbage, I'm still just going to get like a nicer one. But so far this actually looks really good. I did get a gloss black, but the light's kind of reflecting on it, kind of weird. But yes, this is all gloss black. It matches the gloss black front splitter I have. It also matches the gloss black rear spats and rear diffuser that I got. So I think it's gonna look really good having that gloss black all the way around. But like I mentioned, multi-piece, there's gonna be 3 pieces per side. There's this rear piece that has like this fin that sticks up. There's a long middle piece, and then here's like the 2 shorter front pieces. And this is actually made so if it sticks out at all, like if it sticks out, you can actually just take like a hacksaw and just cut off like wherever you need to cut it off at. I know for this car, I think it was around like 81, 82 inches from that front corner all the way back here to this rear corner. So like a lot of the ads for like the Lexus 3IS say that the side skirts, like these multi-piece ones, are actually 78.7 inches, which in reality, I think it was like 81, 82 inches. So I ended up finding a kit that was like, I think 83 or something like that. There's gonna be a link in the description down below so you guys can go check this out and be able to pick up this one. But I wanted one that was a little bit longer so I can actually cut off, whereas the other kit would have actually been shorter and it would have like stopped kind of like in a really weird spot. So I went ahead and, like I said, went with the longer kit. So I'm gonna go ahead and hook all these pieces together and then I'm gonna be able to put them on the side. And if you guys did notice that green masking tape, I went ahead and took a couple steps forward. So on the underside, which you can see here, so right here, you can kind of see where there's like this point where it's going to sit up against. So I went ahead and marked it off with this tape. And then there's like this huge gap until we get to like right here. So I went ahead and marked off all those little sections where there's going to be like this bigger piece of plastic to be able to let the side skirt sit on. I'm going to have some 3M VHB tape on the underside, but also I'm going to put some screws going into the underside of the stock side skirt. But I went ahead and marked off with tape where those spots were so that once I get it on, I'll be able to pretty much see up underneath and be able to know exactly like where these little sections are. So I just went ahead and did that just so that I have like a better idea and so I don't accidentally like miss and have a screw come up and then just kind of go up into nothing. So I do highly suggest doing that. But then also on the back rear, there was actually a little piece that I did take off, but it was like this little piece right here. And this was actually kind of like mounted up underneath and it kind of hung down. There's like 2 screws and there's like these 2 screws and then there's like this little tab that just popped out. So I definitely popped this out because it does sit kind of down below. So I wanted to make this all nice and flush so the new side skirt could actually just sit right across there nice and easy. And I'll be able to do some more like 3M tape and then a couple screws probably through there. And then it's gonna look really good. All right, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and attach the 3 pieces for this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and, like I said, attach these. I'm gonna put the 3M tape on and then we're gonna go ahead and stick it on. And then I'm gonna hit it with some screws. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. These do hold together with like a screw on each side. All right, so I did want to point out, like I said before, I did get one that was a little bit longer. So you see like this side is about flush with that side. And then when you come all the way down to the front, there is a little bit of extra material that does stick out. I would go ahead and raise it on and let it hang out, but it's actually gonna hit the tire. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut just a little bit off. And then I'm gonna mount it and then go and cut flush with this like front side skirt. So then it'll be like a nice flush finish. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm just going to go ahead and chop off the little section, and then I'm going to go ahead and get it stuck onto the car. All right, so I already got the side skirt on the driver's side, which you can already tell kind of sticks out and looks really good, especially where like the body kind of dips in right here. That side skirt like really just kind of pops out right there. But I think it looks really good, especially with the front splitter. Now I got the side skirt on and then got the rear spat there with like that little fin that sticks up. And it looks so good all the way down. And you don't even really notice the seam whenever you're like standing up. So these multi-piece side skirts are actually pretty legit in my opinion. I think they look good. I did have to cut down like this edge right here, but I am going to come in with a hacksaw. I'm going to cut right here so it's going to be nice and flush. It's going to look real good, and then I'm going to go ahead and stick all the screws in. I'm going to do that pretty much where I have it all taped off. I did put 3M VHB double-sided tape on there, and this stuff is pretty legit. Like, it holds on so well, so definitely link in the description down below. You guys can pick up some of this 3M VHB tape, and you can go ahead and find the side skirts in the description down below. I'm also going to have links for the front splitter, rear spats, rear diffuser, and all that good stuff. So if you guys want to pick up any of that, there's going to be links in the description down below, so definitely go check those out. All right, guys, so I think this looks absolutely insane. Like, it is completely done, and I really like the way this looks. I did chop it off, like I said, with a hacksaw, like right here on the front, and I think it looks really good. It's nice, kind of flush with this whole fender right here, and it looks so good. But overall, I think this looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to do kind of like a photo shoot in some better lighting, because it's kind of hard to see in the garage, especially with like the light kind of shining off that and then the shadows kind of contrasting with it. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. Like I said, you can hardly even see the seams. There's one right there. There's another one right there. But whenever you're standing up next to the car, you don't even notice them at all. And I think it looks so good. So definitely go down, link in the description down below. Pick some of these up for your car. They're super awesome. They're universal. You can pretty much fit them on any car. Also, this little tool is very handy whenever you're trying to screw underneath here. You can just lay your drill down and be able to bend this up and be able to drill up underneath. It is a flexible bit, and it is so amazing. These are super cheap as well, so link in the description down below for this, the side skirt, and pretty much all the rest of the aero. If you guys like this video, definitely go down and hit the like button down below. Hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos with my Lexus 3IS and other how-to videos. Also, I'm going to have so much other car content, so definitely stay tuned for all that. Like I said, there is a playlist with all the Lexus stuff, so definitely go check out that playlist with a ton of how-tos with a lot more to come. But like, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.